Stanley McClover was released after 2 seasons with the Carolina Panthers. He was picked up by the Houston Texans, but a knee injury ended his career. And just like that, his NFL dream was over. He returned home to Florida with no job and all the money he'd made gone.
I mean, I went broke. I really went broke. I mean, my brother, he was able to watch me on my mom's couch crying like a baby.
He said, "Mama, my daughter asked me to buy her," I'm getting teary-eyed right now. My daughter asked me to buy her a Happy Meal. And he said I couldn't.
Angela Burns called Stanley the life of the family, but he was facing an uncertain future.
I went through the embarrassment at home, coming back home. Used to be an NFL player, now walking and catching buses and trying to be a barber. And my brother is right here. He's looking. I'm his hero. He's like, "What's going on with my brother?" Mama like, "You know, he's going through something. He's going through life, BJ. He's going through it. Just be here for him. Hug him, love him up."
It was family that saved Stanley McClover and the love he had for his little brother. Brian Burns had started his youth football career as a center on the offensive line.
Just because I was the biggest, well, not the biggest, but the tallest, they needed me in the middle. I had to protect everything.
Stanley's move back home coincided with the start of Brian's 9th grade year at Dillard High School in Fort Lauderdale and his transition to defensive end. Stanley joined the coaching staff, re-energized with a newfound purpose in life.
As I got involved in my brother's life, I started seeing like I had a spot there. It was a reason why I was here. And that's when I was like, I'm gonna be the best big brother I could be.
I promise you, I don't know where Stanley would be today if I didn't have another son.
To that point, Stanley had been patient, never forcing football on his little brother.
I'm thankful that he didn't jump down my throat and force me to become who I am. I mean, I would have resented him. 10th grade, I was driven. I was like, let's get to work.
What were those workouts like when you saw it?
Yeah, tough. Shoot, we ain't even, at the time, we didn't have a ball. We was just out there just working drills, honestly.
I used to see Stanley and BJ in the kitchen and standing down in the three-point stand, I guess that's what they call it. The three-point stand, and he's telling, and then they're swimming and they're doing all of this stuff in the kitchen. I don't know what they're doing.
We was in the kitchen doing hand drills. I mean, it came to a point in time he'd just shoot a hand and I'd just try to react off of it. I mean, it was just like second nature.
And with each workout, the two brothers drew closer.
Football really gave us that bond. We can talk on so many levels. Football correlates to life. It's just, wow, you know what I'm saying? I can really talk to my brother. He's a defensive end, just like me. We talk this language.
Under Stanley's tutelage, Brian Burns blossomed into one of the best high school players in the country, and at Florida State, developed into a first-round draft pick, which set the stage last April for a moment Stanley believes was preordained.
And I made him get in front of a picture, Carolina picture, right where we was right before the draft. I said, get in front of that picture, bro. Sometimes you got to put it in the universe.
With the 16th pick.
Carolina's on the clock. I'm sitting there, I'm just like, there's no way they're passing up on me.
When Carolina pick came up, I just dropped my head and I started praying like, God, please.
BJ's phone was down, face down on his leg.
So then all of a sudden, I started feeling my other phone on my thigh started vibrating.
And I heard BJ say, bruh. And then when I opened my eyes, I saw BJ hold the phone up to Stanley.
He flipped it over, bro, and I seen 704.
And then he got up and dropped down to his knees, boo-hoo crying.
He fell to his knees. He was uncontrollable.
I said, this is a miracle. This is a real life miracle that I'm living in right now.